So the next type of non-primitive unit cell is face-centered unit cell. In the face-centered unit cell, constituent particles are present at the corners as well as on the face of unit cell. For example, you can see this one. This is face-centered unit cell, and in this face-centered unit cell, constituent particles are present at the corners, at all the 8 corners, as well as on the face of unit cell. Face of the unit cell, here one, another, first face, this face, second face, then this one third face, fourth face, then this face, fifth face, and this one sixth face. So constituent particles in case of non-primitive unit cells are present at the 8 corners as well as on the 6 faces of unit cell. So first we will see how many lattice points are there. So if we talk about the lattice point, then total number of lattice point will be 8 corners plus 6 face is equals to 14. So total number of lattice point in case of face center unit cell will be 14. Now if we find the Z, then Z will be equals to lattice point 8 and contribution at this position, and we know that at corner contribution is 1 by 8 to the unit cell plus lattice point and contribution in the unit cell, and in case of face we have studied contribution is half, so here half. So this will be equals to Z equals to, this will cancel out 1 and 2 3s are 6 plus 3 is equals to 4. So in case of face centered unit cell, total number of atoms per unit cell will be 4. Now next one is end centered unit cell. Next we have end centered unit cell. End centered unit cell. In case of end centered unit cell, constituent particles will be present at corners. Constituent particles are always present at corners, but in case of non-primitive, it is present other than corner also. So constituent particles are present at the corners of the unit cell. You can see here, it is present there, as well as on any 2 opposite face of the unit cell. For example, we can see total 6 faces there in this unit cell. So we will take any 2 opposite face, either this opposite face or this opposite face or this opposite face. We can take any 2 opposite face. So constituent particles are present at corners as well as on any 2 opposite face of unit cell. So 2 opposite face of unit cell is first one here, and its opposite face will be this one, so here. So now we will calculate total number of lattice point. So total number of lattice point for this unit cell is 8 corner plus at any 2 opposite face, so 2. So total number of lattice point will be 10. If we calculate number of atoms per unit cell or contribution of constituent particles per unit cell, then Z will be equals to this lattice point into its contribution. So 8 corners and 1 corner has contribution 1 by 8 plus 2 face and 1 face has contribution 1 by 2. So 2 cancel out, here 8 cancel out, we will have 1 plus 1 equals to 2. So total number of constituent particles per unit cell will be 2 in case of end centered unit cell. And the last one is edge centered unit cell. Last we will take edge centered unit cell. Edge centered unit cell. If we talk about the edge centered unit cell, then constituent particles are present at the corners as well as on the edge. So we'll see here constituent particles are present at corners, at all the corners, as well as on edge. So we have how many A's? We have total 12 A's, 4 upside, 4 downside, and 4 vertical A's. As so, first as, second as, third as, fourth as, fifth as, sixth as, this one is seventh, eighth as, ninth as, 10th as, 11th as, and 12th as. So if we calculate the total number of lattice points, then total number of lattice point will be, this is the first as, second as, third as, fourth as, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So now if we have to see the number of lattice point, then number of lattice point will be total number of corners, that is 8, plus total number of edge, that is 12. So total number of lattice points will be 20. Now contribution per unit cell, that is Z, is equals to this value into its contribution, corners and its contribution. Corner has contribution 1 by 8 plus number of is 12 and its contribution is 1 by 4. So this will be equals to 1 plus 3 is equals to 4. So total number of atoms per unit cell in case of edge centered unit cell will be 4. So these were the non-primitive unit cell. Now we'll make a rough table about this. This table will be here unit cell, and then here we'll write Z, that is atoms or constituent particle per unit cell. Why don't we say specifically atom? Because this constituent particle may be atom, ion, or any organic molecule. So Z is constituent particles, Z. So unit cell first one is SCC. SCC means simple cubic unit cell. In this case Z will be 1. Second one is BCC, body centered unit cell, and number of constituent particle will be 2. Third is FCC, face centered unit cell, number of constituent particle will be 4. Next one is ECC, end centered unit cell, number of constituent particles in case of end centered will be 2. And then is edge centered unit cell, edge centered unit cell, end centered and edge centered, this will be a 4. So these are the number of Z per unit cell. But in class 12 syllabus you have to learn only these 3 values. You need not to go to these values. This is extra knowledge given to you. So you need not to learn this. You have to learn only these 3: SCC, BCC and FCC. So next we are going to see classification of unit cell on the basis of axial length and interfacial angle. I have already explained about the interfacial angle. Now we are going to see classification. First we have to understand what is interfacial angle here and what are the notation for interfacial angle, what is axial length and what are notation for the axial length. If we take this angle between x and y axis, this angle will be alpha. The angle between YZ is taken as beta. The angle between Y and Z is taken as beta. And the angle between this Z and X is gamma. So these are the parameters. In any unit cell, the angle between x and y axis is alpha, angle between y and z axis is beta, and the angle between z and x axis is gamma. Now we will see, this is the interfacial angle. Now we will see axial length. The length along x-axis is taken as A. This length is taken as A. The length along y-axis is taken as B. And length along z-axis is taken as C. So total we have here 6 parameter, 3 parameter from axial angle and 3 parameter from interfacial angle and 3 parameter from axial length. Axial length is along x-axis A, along y-axis B, along z-axis C, and so angle is along x and y-axis alpha, along y and z-axis beta, along x and z-axis gamma. So we have these 3 parameters in terms of angle and 3 parameters in terms of length. Total we have 6 parameter. On this basis of this 6 parameter, the crystal system, any crystal system is divided into 7 crystal system. On the basis of these parameters, there are 7 crystal system. So we are going to see all these 7 type of crystal system. So here is the 7 crystal system on the basis of that 6 parameters, that is axial length and interfacial angle. First crystal system is cubic. In case of cubic, we know that A equals to B is equals to C and alpha equals to beta equals to gamma is equals to 90 degree. In case of tetragonal, A is equals to B but B is not equals to C, and alpha beta gamma is again equals to 90 degree. Now we come to orthorhombic or rhombic. A is not equals to B and B is not equals to C. Alpha beta gamma is again equals to 90 degree. Now we next come to monoclinic. Here A is not equals to B is not equals to C, and alpha equals to gamma equals to 90 degree but beta is not equals to 90 degree. Next we come to triclinic. In this, A is not equals to B is not equals to C and none of the angle is equals to 90 degree. That is, neither alpha equals to beta nor beta equals to gamma nor any of these angles are equals to 90 degree. Sixth one is hexagonal. In hexagonal, A is equals to B but B is not equals to C, and two angle alpha and beta is 90 degree while third angle gamma is 120 degree. Last one is trigonal. In case of trigonal, all the 3 axial lengths are equal, that is A equals to B equals to C, and all the 3 interfacial angles are also same, that is alpha equals to beta equals to gamma, but none of the interfacial angle is equals to 90 degree. So this was the 7 crystal system on the basis of axial length and interfacial angle. Now we are going to see what is Bravais lattice. There can be total 14 unique arrangements for 7 crystal systems which are called Bravais space lattice. We have seen 7 types of crystal systems on the basis of 6 parameters, that is axial length and interfacial angle. Now these 7 crystal system which is based on 6 parameters, 6 axial length and 3 axial length and 3 interfacial angle, is further classified into 14 types of space lattice on the basis of position of constituent particles. And so there are total 14 arrangements for 7 crystal systems. First we will see in the cubic. In the cubic, all the 3 kinds of Bravais lattice is present, that is simple cubic unit cell, body centered unit cell and face centered unit cell SCC, BCC and FCC. When we come to tetragonal crystal system, in that case only 2 are present, SCC and BCC. So here we have total 3 unique arrangements, and in case of tetragonal we have only 2 unique arrangements, that is SCC and BCC. When we come to orthorhombic or rhombic, in that case we have 4 unique arrangements, that is simple cubic unit cell, body centered unit cell, face centered unit cell and end centered unit cell. And when we come to monoclinic, we have 2 kinds of special unique arrangements, that is simple cubic unit cell and end centered unit cell. ECC means end centered unit cell. So if we add all these, then how many are there? 3 are to 5, 5, 4, 9, 9 plus 2, 11. So total we have here 11 brevis space lattice. Now the remaining is, after monoclinic we have triclinic, and it has only one, that is simple cubic unit cell. Next we come to after triclinic, hexagonal, it has also only one, that is SCC, and then last one is trigonal or rhombohedral, both are same, trigonal or rhombohedral. So when we see trigonal, it has only one, that is SCC. So we have counted there 1 and 1. So total here how much? 3, and earlier we have counted total 11. That is equals to total 14 brevis lattice is there for the 7 crystal system. So this was the brevis lattice.